So welcome back to another episode, guys. Last week, as you saw, hopefully, we sailed 40 miles out off the east coast of Australia to an atoll called Lady Musgrave. Now, Lady Musgrave is particularly fascinating at this time of the year. The nesting turtles just going off. They're just coming up the beach in their scores every night, and we stayed around at night and filmed this for you guys, and we really hope you're going to enjoy this footage. We also went snorkeling a lot. Obviously, these turtles are all in the water at the same time, so we got a lot of footage of them. And the bird life, they're also nesting. It's just crazy. Everything's going off. The nature is just going crazy right now. We really hope you enjoy this footage we've got for you here, and let us know in the comments what you think. So we're anchored up here in beautiful Lady Musgrave. And what we didn't really realise is it's turtle nesting season. The massive big green turtles are huge. Normally when you're snorkeling you sort of see hawksbills, but these green turtles are massive. And we went over to the beach last night for a sunset, just to hang out and have a beer on the beach. And as the sun was going down we saw a couple of turtles' heads popping up, and then we decided we'll just wait a bit, and we saw the turtles coming up. And we had we had this with us, our little Sony Handycam, what we use sometimes, and it's got a night vision mode on it. And as you see here, we filmed some, and one came straight towards us where we were sitting, and at the last minute I had to move out of the way because it was a metre in front of me and still coming, and it was just, if I'd lain down it probably would have run over me, but it wasn't stopping. So I jumped out of the way, and then I filmed it just go past Marie, like within 20 centimetres of her, sort of thing, and it was cool. But this camera, as you can see, the quality is not very good, and there's no light shining towards the turtle, but the screen that I'm looking through, it reflects back on me, and I still got the feeling they weren't that stoked on it. So tonight what we're actually going to do is use this infrared camera that we've had for a while and just forgot about and haven't used it. Pretty interested to see how it goes. There's this beast, and you look through this side and it goes through here, and it's the same brand that I showed you guys ages ago when we were in the Whitsundays with these cool binoculars. I haven't used them before. I mean, I've used them out the window in an anchorage just to see if they worked, but I haven't filmed them. I put a memory card in here now, and we're going to see, because these have better zoom and infrared, not just night mode, and there should be nothing to disturb the turtles. There's no light coming out from them, there's no screen reflecting. It should be pretty cool. So Marie's getting some food ready now, and we're gonna go over there, because that's the other thing. Last night we didn't really have any food and we were getting a bit hungry, and it takes quite a long time for the turtles to actually dig their nest. And once they're in the hole and they're finished digging and start laying, you can actually get real close to them because they're not disturbed anymore. They're just laying their eggs, and they'll just keep going regardless of what's happening around them. So we hope to see that tonight, and we'll try and bring you some footage on this new infrared camera that we've never used before. Let's go to the beach!
We are on the island of Lady Musgrave, and we tied the dinghy on a log because it's already high tide. It should be not
7:30.
really...
Another 2 hours yet.
2 hours?
Yeah. It's going to come up a bit more.
So by safety it's better to attach the dinghy. Yeah. Hello. One of the special thing of this island, and it's full of birds. Really everywhere you have nests, and you can smell them really strongly, like all the fish poop everywhere. But it's quite amazing to be able to see so many birds all around, and this part of forest is really amazing.
See all these holes in the ground everywhere? You would think there's some sort of little mammal or something in there, but it's the shearwaters. They dig down about 1 or 2 meters and put their nest down underground. So there's obviously no rats or other things on the island that can go down there and eat their eggs. Up in the top of these trees, these are the Pisonia trees, and this is where the birds are nesting, but we'll tell you about that in a minute. So we're in the middle of the forest here on Lady Musgrave, and it's pretty crazy. All these trees, they all bend in like a cave and you walk through, and these are Pisonia trees. And as you can hear all around us, there are thousands and thousands of black noddies. They're seabirds, and they come here to nest in these Pisonia trees. And they use the sticky sap off the leaves and flowers of these trees to glue their nest together. And they just sort of make them out of the leaves and flowers and glue it all together, and they're just everywhere, as you can see in the footage. So that's sort of the good side. The bad side is that sticky sap in that, when the babies are hatched and ready to make their first flights, if they jump out of the nest and fly, they're good to go. If they don't manage their first flight very well and they end up on the ground, they get all the sticky sap in their feathers and then they just die. They can't fly anymore. But this is a trade-off, because their decaying bodies is actually what means that these Pisonias can live here on this sand island. It's just a pretty barren island, and so it just all works in. You know, they get to make their nests, but then the half that die actually provide the compost for these trees to grow. So it's pretty cool, and you know, nature doesn't really need us. That just works itself all out. It's pretty cool to witness it though. So we're just walking along here at sunset, and there's actually a turtle just going back into the water. We're going to just see it now. Must have finished its nest already.
Yeah, they're huge.
Must be another one up there.
Come on, big girl.
We're nearly there.
Beautiful, hello.
That's a nice view.
Oh, now you're faster, huh? No, you didn't do it. Your breath.
It must be such a relief for them to get into the point where they can swim again, because coming up the beach, we were watching them last night, and it's so hard work. They just go, they'll inch up 2 or 3 meters, then stop for a rest for 5 minutes, and then do another bit, and then digging the hole is just hours, and then getting down again, and then that moment where they're like, oh, we can swim again, must be just amazing. There's like, we're back in our element. Well, there's a lot of flies here.
Still time.
We're sitting here on a beautiful beach at sunset, actually literally sitting on a turtle track, look. And there's a turtle about 30 meters over that way, halfway through digging its nest. So we're leaving that in peace. And we're going to have some lovely mee goreng that Marie made about half an hour ago, still warm. And then once the old lady over there is settled into her nest, we'll go and hopefully film her laying the eggs. Oh, I can see another one coming up out there, babe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the little waves over there.
Oh, you can see heads popping up, and so probably just the tide's nearly high, and it's just nearly getting dark. We'll probably see about 20 of them coming up. So after we'd enjoyed our dinner and we heard the old lady next door had stopped shoveling sand out of the way, we went over there and had a bit of a look, and yeah, she was laying, and it was just incredible to watch. Look at all the barnacles on the back. She's laying it fast now. Oh. fast. So she lays about 115 eggs in a nest, and when she finished, it was quite amazing to watch her how she covered them up. With her back legs, she really sort of curled sand over them and made a ball of sand and then packed it down, and she was quite dexterous with her back legs. Actually, it was quite amazing because they sort of moved so lethargically up the beach and just out of their element, and then with her back legs she was really compacting and like hugging the eggs sort of. It was pretty cool to see. And then we heard some more flapping and splashing, and I saw further down the beach another big lady coming up the sand, so we started watching her. Yeah, so we could see from the distance that this was a totally different sort of turtle, much bigger, heavier looking, different head. But yeah, obviously we don't know, so if you guys know, let us know what one it is. We could also see it was coming straight for us and the turtle that was already nesting, and it was quite funny to watch. Obviously it took some time because they're not exactly sprinting up the beach, but they ended up nose to nose basically, sort of blinking, looking at each other like, oh, what are you big weird creature? And then, you know, crossed paths and went off and and did their own thing. But pretty cool to witness all that.
So we spent 2 hours here, I think, and we saw one green turtle laying eggs. That was really amazing. It was really just close to us, and from the sunset to now she was here and she just left in the water. And we saw another turtle, we don't know which kind, but really different. You can see in the footage the shape of the head, the eyes, everything, it's really different. And if some of you are knowing what it is, we would be really interested. And we saw 2 other turtles from far. They are just coming out of the water now and walking on the beach, and yeah, we're gonna let them having their eggs in the peace now. And we're gonna go in the forest and show you some of the bird life in the night. So we decide to go back to the dinghy after watching the turtle nesting by the walkway on the island, where there's so many birds and the noises are so crazy. I don't know if you can hear, we're gonna record it. It's like having army of wolves from far and some babies crying. Oh, I don't know. It would be quite good to do a horror movie, I think.
Wow, that was just absolutely epic. Hardly can describe it. I hope this video that you're seeing is, good for you guys, because it's mind-blowing for us. We had an amazing night, and really we didn't expect this. We didn't come to this place to see turtles. We just were here, and the turtles, well, obviously they just do their thing, but amazing. And this infrared binoculars from Upexcel were amazing too. We really could stay back, as you can see, and be real close up with them and get pretty good images. I mean, it's obviously not, you know, 4K beautiful colors. It's pretty ugly, but you can see the eggs coming out. You can see the eyes blinking. I mean, incredible. Really, really amazing night. We're done now. Well, I mean, I could pretty much stay all night, but we're going to leave them in peace. We'll go back and have a sleep, and we'll look through this footage tomorrow, and I think we'll be blown away, and we hope you guys are too. Ready, ready, ready?
Not really. The water is not super warm.
We're going snorkeling here at Great Musgrave. No, it's not great at all. It's quite small. Lady Musgrave, Lady Musgrave Lagoon, maybe? I don't even know what it's called. Is it an island? I mean, there is an island. Anyway, it's Lady Musgrave. Going snorkeling, and what we sort of figured out, is we need to make the most of this, because we're not going to get near coral and warmish water for quite a while after this. So yeah, we'll jump in and show you guys what's going on under the water here. Go in, jump, jump, jump. Come on, come on, come on.
It's windy and it's awesome. Oh, like that.
Oh, in you go, in you go. Come on, one go, just splash. Alright, going in.
Remember in the other video we were complaining about the super stinky algae things on the surface, and we are basically snorkeling in and probably drinking some part. I can even see some of these things on the GoPro, and it's definitely not what I was hoping. Never swimming in this. It's not even fun. It's making all the colors in the water a bit brownish, and yeah, like you can see all, it's not only on the surface, even deeper you can see them. And yes, the water is clear, but there are these things everywhere.
Anchor's up. Thanks, Rockner.
So we are leaving Lady Musgrave. We are motoring and we're gonna get out of the lagoon now. I hope you appreciate really the footage we are showing to you, because we really love to film it. That was really an amazing time here. I was not really expecting much about this place because I was not really knowing about it, and I was just thinking maybe I'm a bit blasé, like, oh, another lagoon. But it was really like crazy, the bird life over there, this tiny island, all the turtles we saw, and exactly at the moment they were laying eggs. That was really a super good experience.
Okay, yeah, it's my turn. I've been completely blown away by this 4 days we've had out here. I've been here, I think this is my 3rd or 4th time here, and I've loved it every time. And it was one of these places, like I said, that I really want to bring Marie and show her on the way down the coast. But I couldn't have dreamed actually that we'd get just everything we got this time. Like, I didn't know it was turtle nesting season. I didn't really know that the black noddies were nesting either. It's just incredible. We just stumbled across this as rookies basically, and just had an amazing time. Even got to see a manta. We weren't even really looking for mantas. One just swam under me. I only saw it for a second, but incredible. And we had sun. We had not glass off, but close enough. We had some great music playing behind us from a stink boater. That was epic. Thanks, mate. And yeah, just had an incredible time. We hope, yeah, like Marie said, hope you appreciate it. I hope you appreciate and wore headphones for her sound recording of the birds, because that was just a spooky thing. It was awesome. Got to thank all your patrons again. Really appreciative of all the support you're giving. Obviously that really makes us motivated to keep producing these videos day in, day out, every week I mean, obviously. But yeah, all of you, a massive thanks. And also people who flick some money over on PayPal, also very appreciated. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. We've got every week a new video. Yeah, click the bell as well so you get a notification when a new one comes out. But in general, it's always on a Monday. And we would love to see you and read your comments. Bye.